Hey folks, my name is Sean, and this is my trip from South Sacramento through downtown Sacramento. And so I have a Model 3 and I have full self-driving paid for, and this is on the Mad Max mode. And so I'm driving to downtown, and I have Tesla doing everything. And so I have it playing back in 2x, so twice the speed, and it's about a 15-20 minute trip, but we'll kind of watch it here. It's about a 5-minute video on at 2x. And so just so you guys know, it's on Mad Max, and required lane change confirmation is no, but that still means that you have to kind of wiggle the wheel a little bit to make the lane change. And so I started off on the far right lane on lane 1. It just merged me to the middle lane. I have my speed at 75 and the speed limit is 65, so I'm set at 10 over. I don't normally put on Mad Max, but I wanted to try today just because it was the middle of the day. I needed to pick up something downtown, and so I knew that traffic was going to be light because it was at about 1 o'clock, and so I wanted to try this feature out to see how it would do. So right now I'm just driving north, still staying in the middle lane. My exit to the next freeway is about 2 to 3 miles at this point, and we'll see it continue here. And it flashes blue just because maybe I'm not touching the steering wheel or not giving any movement. It looks like it's making a merge to the right lane as I'm approaching my exit. At this point, I think I still have about 2 miles before I even get to merging into the other freeway. And because I'm able to stay or keep a constant speed at about 75, it's not making any lane change recommendation for me. If I was actually going slower, it would, but at this point it's not. So we're approaching our first freeway change. This guy just kind of cut me off, but Tesla slowed it down to about 55 there. And so I'm just speeding up. And if you're new to this channel, if you look at the screen, the blue steering wheel to the left, if that's blue, that means navigate on autopilot is on. And so it took the exit, and we're approaching an S curve here. It stays to the left lane, and it usually, Tesla's pretty good at doing these curves, and so I have no concerns when it comes to these curves, just because it slows down for me. Even though I had it set at 75, when it approaches these curves, it actually comes down to about 45 or whatever it needs to, right? And then it speeds back up. And then it actually did something pretty good here. It slowed down even though that car was in a different lane. It moves me to the left, but then it realizes I only have another 1.5 miles before I need to move to the right, so it moved me back to the right. And then with the mile away, it moved me all the way to the right at this point, so it's getting ready to merge into a different freeway. And this trip downtown with navigate on autopilot on and with Mad Max setting, I've never done, so this is actually my first time doing it. So it takes the off ramp properly, or merges into the other freeway properly, takes these curves pretty well, and the speed, it stays up with traffic, slows down with traffic pretty well. Something that could improve is when the 2 lanes kind of merge into 1 lane there. Those are still pretty tricky, and so usually when there's a merge like that, I try to pay really good attention just to make sure that autopilot is doing the right thing. If not, I take control right away. And so we're coming up to my exit now. It's staying to the right lane. and it actually merges me over, and then it takes me off the freeway onto my exit. And so this is a very successful trip. 0 disengagement. I engaged at this point, and that was my day. It was a perfect trip from South Sacramento through the middle of downtown, almost all the way through downtown to my exit that I needed to go to. Hey guys, so thanks for watching, and we'll keep an eye out for the next one. Bye.